evening, everybody, and welcome to Song Swap Showdown. I'm Chris.
I'm Rachel.
And Rachel is here too, guys. And we are doing something new that we've never done before, which is be in a room together.
Right,
well,
because we've never done that ever.
We-
Not on the show.
Not on a show. We've been in the same room together, but not on a show. So the last 2 weeks, if you've been watching, Rachel's been the new co-host here of Song Swap Showdown. And yes, we do live in the same house together, but we thought maybe if we stream some separate rooms and all that, but then there's been like this weird internet latency thing going on. And so we just said, well, why don't we just do the show from the same room? So our daughter moved out.
And yeah, we have this lavish space now. Like, it's exciting, right? Right? Yeah.
Very
There's,
excited.
like,
Yeah.
our white wall. There's some vines behind
Yeah.
there. You can get the tail end of that. So we're gonna have to fill that space a little bit. But
Yeah. So this is going to be a work in progress. So right now it's kind of a raw space that we're working with here. Yeah, it's a little raw, but you know what? It's a space. So it's
it is a space. Yeah.
It is a space. So we are
Welcome
back.
to space, everyone.
Welcome to space. So we're doing a show. We're live together in the same space. So we don't have a separate box going on here as we normally do. Actually, I'm going to do this too. So that way it kind of like condenses it down a little bit. You see the little record player. So there's going to be some new tech movements, all that as we go along on the live feed. So I appreciate anybody who's tuning in right now and checking us out tonight right here live as we stream on YouTube, Facebook. We're also on Twitch as well. And of course, you can listen to the show anywhere you get podcasts afterwards. Please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now if you're watching this on YouTube, and share this with a friend. That's right. Smash the little bell so you get notified every time we go live when we put new videos up on the channel. And if you're listening on your favorite audio feed, wherever you get podcasts, hit that follow button as well, because it does the same thing. It lets you know when we drop a new episode of the show, which is weekly, usually a day after we air this live. So real quick, if this is your first time checking out Song Swap Showdown, well, how the show typically works is Rachel and I each swap 3 songs with each other that we may or may not have heard before. Today, we've heard all these songs before, but it's going to be a great discussion. But then we'll rate those songs at a scale of 1 to 5 records, with 1 being a hard skip. That's right. It's a song that we don't like. You hear one note and it's out of here. Like instant skip. I don't even want to hear any more of it. I don't want it to pollute my ears. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for your reaction on that one.
Pollute your ears.
Pollute my ears.
I don't want my ears to be.
Don't pollute the ears. All the way up to 5.
Drivel.
Such drivel in my ears. All the way up to 5 records, guys, which we deem to be, that's right, heavenly music to our ears. There you go. That is a 5 record song. That's a song that's perfect. It's going to go on an eternity playlist, which means that's a song you never get sick of hearing. It's like the first time every time.
So it's like music for heaven?
Well, you just heard heavenly music.
Right.
So there it is. That's what it's heavenly music to your ears. It's a song you never get tired of hearing. Like you can listen to it over and over again. You don't get sick of it. I'm sure you have songs like that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, there's just songs you just hear them and you're like, oh, no matter how many times I hear it, like it just.
But so many more songs that I never need to hear again.
Right, stereotyping. Yeah, there's a bunch of those songs that we never need to hear again. But anyway, that's a 1 to 5 records, and that's what we do. And so what we do is we also have a theme. We pick a theme each and every week. So Rachel, you want to talk about this week's theme that we've got going on?
Yeah, so apparently, all right, so we picked like jock jams, right? So, and apparently people didn't know what that meant, and it's just, we were talking about football season, pep rallies, stadium songs.
Right.
So we put like, it was stadium songs and jock jams, just things that get you pumped up for the game.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, there used to be too, like back in it, wasn't it ESPN? They did Jock Jams, like they actually released a CD or two. It was called Jock Jams, and it was all like
it was, but I guess we're just showing our age.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess we are showing our age.
My age is showing.
Jock Jams. But yeah, these are songs that, I mean, listen, you hear them in the stadium. I mean, they're the fist pumpers. They're things that get you going. Like whether you're at a hockey game, a football game, basketball game, all the songs you hear in between, which is hilarious because we talk about this all the time. Like the NFL uses so much rock and metal songs.
Absolutely.
Hard rock, the whole thing. And then you get a halftime show with like hip hop or whatever, flavor of the week, pop star. I mean, they've had some great performers on there. I mean, but
It's never anyone that they're playing, like,
right.
in
Like,
the stadium.
In the stadium.
Get the crowd going.
Like this year, the Super Bowl's in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not have Metallica play the Super Bowl? Basically the biggest hard rock band, metal band on the earth, sells out everywhere they go in their hometown of San Francisco, and they're not playing the Super Bowl. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense to me at all. I don't know. Does it make sense to you guys? Let us know. We want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments below. And by the way, as we play the game of Song Swap Showdown, play along with us. Let us know in the comments if you agree, disagree with our ratings. How would you rate the songs that we're talking about on a scale of 1 to 5 records? If you're listening on Spotify afterwards too, you can also leave comments too. We want to hear from you. Let us know. And also let us know about some other upcoming themes that you'd like to hear, because we're always looking for new themes. We see what you guys like, and we'll recycle some of those because you seem to like some of those themes, but we want to do some new themes. And of course, October's coming up, spooky season's around the corner, and then the holidays. So we'll be doing a lot of those theme shows as well, which I know everybody loves. I mean, I'm still looking at our top 10, and it's still Halloween and Christmas themed episodes. Holiday themed episodes are all in our top 10 most listened to, most downloaded episodes. So we'll keep that going for sure. All right, so let's dive into it. Let's talk some jock jams. So you gave me an interesting list. I definitely went all metal. I wanted to see your list first because Rachel and I are both fans of metal and hard rock. I go definitely a lot heavier than she does, but we have a lot of crossover.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I was like, really, I wanted to make sure that we weren't just going to go give each other all metal and hard rock songs. Well, that might be a little boring.
I thought that that's what you were going to do.
Yeah.
So I kind of went way far the other way. And I have a feeling people will probably be surprised by my list a little bit. But
I think they might be a little bit.
So, yeah. I wanted to find something that was a little bit different,
right.
Not quite so expected.
Yeah.
But these are definitely songs that I'd have heard,
right,
like at games.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we were at the Giants preseason game, and I think we heard at least 3 or 4 of the songs that we're talking about today. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm going to start with your first song to me, and your first song is a song that pretty much I think everybody universally knows. Which is Song 2 by Blur. Now, I mean, I don't think you can't go to an arena anywhere in America. Woo-hoo! Yeah. You can't contain yourself. You're already woohooing over there. You're already woohooing over.
And they're feeling heavy metal.
They are.
It's not a heavy metal song,
right.
But when he feels heavy metal.
They're feeling heavy metal. And they are heavy metal. Well, not really, but they're feeling heavy metal.
They feel
the
heavy metal.
So we've talked about this song a couple times in the show, and I never remember what I rate it every time we talk about it, but it is a great song. I mean, and what's most hilarious about it is this was Blur's version of trying to make fun of bands that sounded like that. They, much like how we always talk about, like,
such a great song.
Radiohead's Creep, and them trying to ruin the song by doing a ch-ch-ch, and
made it better.
Made it even better. Same thing. Like, their intention, according to Songfacts, was to create something so brash and nonsensical that it would be rejected by the label. But it would become a massive hit for its raw energy and iconic woohoo chorus. I mean,
so fun. It's just so much fun.
You hear it. I mean, I think I can't go to a Rangers game without hearing it.
No, because like that woohoo is just, it's contagious, right? It's infectious.
There's so many songs like that have those parts that like are perfect for stadiums and arenas.
Absolutely.
You know, hand claps, like, you know, we talked about Seven Nation Army on the way, like everybody. I mean, college, you see the college games and they're doing that, and whoa, like it's anything with whoas, claps, woohoos are instant like stadium jams for sure. And I was gonna actually put Pennywise Broham on this, and I didn't, because I was like, I'll make room for this. I think I've done that before, so I was like, I don't think I've talked about some of these other songs, but yeah. So Blur number 2. And by the way, another great note is that Damon Albarn, who is the singer of Blur, and you guys also may know from the Gorillaz band, he said the vocals were improvised gibberish, never rewritten from the demo takes. The band left the song's rawness intact, including its 2 minutes and 2 seconds length, simple and 2-part structure. I mean, it really just comes and goes. It's like almost the size of a Ramones song.
Wow.
Almost. When you listen to a Ramones song. I mean, they're usually like 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to do simple and raw, there's no one better to emulate, I guess.
Yeah. So, all right. So listen, for the one or two people in the world that have never heard song number 2 by Blur, we'll play a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good song to play anyway. So here we go. Blur, here's a little bit of song number 2 by Blur.
Jumbo check. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
All right, so that's a little bit of song number 2 by Blur, which everybody in the world knows that song. So comes down to, where are we rating this on a scale of 1 to 5 records?
I don't know. Was my song, so you rate?
I know, and I'm going to rate it, and I can't remember what I rated it in past episodes, but I feel like it's probably getting up there. And I may have made it a 5 record song. It is a 5 record song.
You rated it different every time.
I probably do, but today I'm feeling it's a 5. I mean, it really is a perfect song. And by the time you're just getting
context, right? So it may have a different rating depending on the context of the song, right?
Yeah.
So if you're putting it as a stadium song, then maybe it's it's a 5.
Right.
It's a perfect stadium song.
It is a perfect stadium song. I mean, nothing gets the crowd. Everybody does it. Woohoo! Everybody does it. I don't care how grumpy you are. You're gonna do it.
It's kind of hard not to get into.
Yeah, it's really hard to not do that. So I'm giving it 5 records. Blur, song number 2, and by the way, the 2 minutes and 2 second length is perfect. It's just as about that song is getting close to overstaying its welcome. It's out. So they played it perfect. Absolutely perfect. Great song. 5 records for me. So that's all right. You're starting off things on a good note here. 5 records. All right.
5 records for my song.
5 records for your song. All right. So my first song to you, which I was excited about.
Not surprised about the bands, right? So you gave me Pantera, Cowboys from Hell.
Right.
I was more expecting Walk.
I know.
Because
they're both of these get played. I mean, there's a bunch of Pantera songs that get played, but Walk and
I know. I was like, Walk to me is more the like competition, like it's more the competitive feel. So I probably if I was gonna pick a Pantera song, I would have picked Walk.
Right.
But I mean, Cowboys from Hell, it's just a great song. Absolutely love the song. It definitely gets you pumped, gets you like in the mood, right?
Yeah, riff. Oh my god. I know. You just want to crush things. You just want to run right into a brick wall.
I'm not very aggressive, but like this definitely gets me, as aggressive as I get, I guess.
Right. As pumped up as you get. I saw them last night. I was at PNC Art. Not PNC. I guess. Well, no, it is PNC Art Center. And I saw them last night doing the Pantera Legacy thing. So Phil and Rax and then Zach and Charlie filling in for the brothers, who of course are no longer with us. But man, did they sound awesome. And so that's why even last night I was like trying to figure out, I'm like, I got to put Pantera on my list. And then they ripped into Cowboys from Hell. I'm like, oh my God, this sounds so good. And riff, everything about it. And that the crowd went bananas. And I'm like, and Walk, they did play Walk and people went bananas on that too. But I don't know, something about, because that was to me, that was the first like Pantera record.
Yeah.
And that song, and that was on MTV and all that. And I just that was the song that got me into Pantera. When I heard that back in the day, I was like, holy crap, this is it sounded different from Anthrax, sounded different from Metallica.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
they really thrash when they came out, they absolutely, because it was such a different sound, but it still, really fit in with that. It had that heavy feel and
that groove metal, and just completely they really did change metal at the time when they came out, because nobody's out
it was very different. It was very new.
They didn't sound like any of the other thrash metal bands around at all. Like they actually had like elements of like hardcore in there and stuff.
Yeah,
And
actually,
those vocals
still
were
like
sick.
even still today, they really have a sound of their own. Like,
Oh God, yeah,
definitely stand out.
yeah. I mean, you know a Pantera song.
Yeah, like there's no doubt.
Yeah, there's
no doubt.
There's no doubt about it. So, for those of you that have never heard Cowboys from Hell, we'll play a little bit Cowboys from Hell. Oh, and I already see Dave Mattingly checking in with some ratings already.
Hello, Dave.
Oh, Dave's there. Oh, he said I can't join you all live tonight, but he's dropping in some quick ratings as we go. So we'll get to those too. So let's play a little bit of Cowboys from Hell. Little Pantera for you, coming off of the record Cowboys from Hell. And by the way, I am a big Giants fan, so I know they're from Texas, they're from Dallas, Cowboys, blah blah blah, but I don't care. They're amazing. So rare luck. So close to sounding. And it's usually too, right, when they'll stop it, like when they play at the, I don't know, arena. Like, they want to get the whole riff, and it's like,
Nobody touches us at all. Shout out, shoot out, spread beer on the ring out. Spin that tank, what's off the wheel? Spread the word, who walk the land and say, bad guys, we're back. We're taking gentlemen. You see us coming and you all together, but for cover. We're taking over this town. Hell and down, rings for your gun. You better listen well, my brain is seeing his best now. Down below. Everyone needs to be no ourselves because I knew you're too join me out and the drums are now.
oh my God, so good. Song is definitely a good one, man. That's an arena rock. So that's why it's on my list. I mean, it's a great rocker. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
And Dimebag, just a little bit about this song. You know, Dimebag created the iconic riff, which was inspired by blues scales in Texas music, while the opening, that crazy noise, that was a loop he envisioned during experimentation. So, and yeah, I mean, this was, because before this, for people that don't know so much about the Pantera lore, before this, they were like a full-on glam metal band. Like, as glam, like they were like up there with like Poison, right? Like they were a glam metal band.
I just can't even picture.
And you can hear, I mean, you can hear like have the demos and all. You can listen to it all on YouTube. Just dial it up. But it's great because then they did this Cowboys, like they shifted the whole sound and just were like, all right, we're not doing the glam metal thing. We're doing this. And boom, this song just freaking launched them on the map. So anyway, that's why it's on my list. But I would love to hear what your rating is of Cowboys from Hell. I know you're gonna go. It's not what you would have chosen.
It's not what I would have chosen, but it doesn't make it like less. I would have went with Walk. Like
Right,
it just
I know,
was
you
for
already
the
did Walk.
seat, like for the stadium feel.
Right.
But I mean, I love this song. Like, I mean, whenever it comes on, I stop, I turn it up, I sing along.
Yeah.
So I mean, and it's hard because I feel like our ratings are going to be like pretty level.
Right. You're a little more rational about things than I am. I get very emotionally invested in it.
I do too, but like this is a song like, and it is very emotional. So like when I hear a song and I automatically turn it up and I automatically sing along, it's hard to give it anything other than a 5, right?
Right.
Because I'm just like, oh, I hear the song, the volume's going way up. I'm literally like,
I'm doing it.
Singing at the top of my lungs, and if I'm in the car, I'm like banging on my steering.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I totally
Yes.
bang on my steering wheel.
Yes.
So, you know, I am. Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely it's a 5 record song.
Another
It's
5
just
record
for the
song.
feel, right? For the emotion, right?
5 records for Pantera's Cowboys from Hell. Well, there you go, guys. Our ratings are in for our first 2 songs. Rachel's first song was Blur, song number 2. I gave it 5 records because I think as far as a jock jam goes, as a stadium arena rocker, like that song holds up. It's
a
still
stadium
good.
staple.
It really is. So as a 5-record song, it would go on an eternity playlist and a Jock Jams playlist for sure. And then you just gave me, you picked 5 records for Cowboys from Hell by Pantera. So,
you know, I also would have given to Walk. But...
Right. Well, that's a shit. Well, there's probably a bunch of Pantera songs.
I know, but that was the only other one that I mentioned.
So let us know, guys, what you think in the comments. Play along. Were those 5-record songs in your book? Would you rate them lower than that? Where would you put them? And also, as we go along, let us know what would have made your list as well. So I'm going to jump in real quick because Dave Mattingly, because even though he said he can't really watch live today, he did jump on for a little bit. He is giving 3.3 for Pantera. He's not a big metalhead.
No.
So, but that's still good because that's a.
Well, if you're not a big metalhead and you still put it down as a 3, like that, that says something right there. It does. Across genre.
Right. It's 3.3 is better than average, just slightly better than average, and that's what Dave's coming in at. And then also for Blur, he gave 4.5 for Blur song too. So that's very close to Eternity Records territory, Eternity playlist territory, right there. Well, I guess you are. If we throw in Dave's scores, you're winning. Yes, if we use Dave's scores, you're winning. And then he also dropped in. Well, you know what? We'll get to Dave and Ian's picks because they did go ahead and give us both picks for our Jock Jams playlist. So, all right, let's get to your second song to me, which is I was shocked to have seen this, Sam. But it is definitely a song that I do hear. We do hear it. And we're talking about the Black Eyed Peas. Let's get it started.
I wanted to go a little farther, like, you know, out of the box, like a little bit different. I didn't pick all metal songs because it was my first inclination, right? So, you know, who doesn't want to go to like AC/DC and like Guns N' Roses?
Right.
You know, so
I know it's easy to do that, right?
Like, I tried to go think outside the box, and even like for the more dancier jams, right? I'm like, I stayed away from CNC Music Factory.
Yes,
you know, it was like the obvious. Like,
yes.
So I went with the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah. And that, man, I can't even believe. So that is going all the way back to 2004. Oh my gosh.
That was the year of that.
Year of 2004. Off of Elephant.
21 years ago.
Oh my God. Peaked at number 21 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and landed on the top 10 across international charts, including Australia and Canada. And the track won Grammy for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group in 2005. Was also nominated for Record of the Year and Best Rap Song at the time. Holy smokes. So, yeah, I mean, this is definitely a stadium too. I mean, you hear it all the time. Dave's coming in with he said I would have picked Pump It Louder. Okay. Which you do hear that one. But I feel like
again, I was trying to be like I was trying to just not be super obvious.
Right. But it's okay. I think it's good. I think it's a good song. I mean, now, you know, does it belong on a Jock Jams playlist and does it hold up? And I think it does. I mean, when I was like, I actually hadn't heard this song in a little bit because they didn't play it at the preseason game. I kind of just stuck to a lot of rock and metal. And I think
I felt like I was pushing it with this one. Honestly, I was pushing the envelope a little bit, but you know, I figured, you know what? Let's put it in there. It makes good conversation. I figured it might. Yeah.
Let's get it started.
Yeah.
All right, so let's listen to a little bit of that for anybody that's never heard or hasn't heard it in a while. Let's get it started by the Black.
Get it started in here. And the bass keeps running and 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 in this context, there's no disrespect. So when I bust my rhyme, you break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect and let the rhythm affect. To lose the inhibition, follow your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition. Cause when we be out, girl, it's pulling me out. You wouldn't believe how we wow shit out. We burn it till it's burned out, turn it till it's turned out. Act up from northwest, east side. Everybody, let's get into it. Get stoked, get it started, get it started, get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in control.
All right, here we go. A little bit of Let's Get It Started by the Black Eyed Peas. That's Rachel's second song of the night for Jock Jam. So that was your pick. So, all right, Dave's giving you kudos for the deep cuts, by the way. He said kudos for deep cuts. Good, Dave coming in. That's nice. I guess he's able to walk now. Very good. So listen, where do I put this? So listen, no doubt the song was very successful. I mean, I don't know, repeat it everywhere and anywhere. It still is played. I'm looking at this note here, and was actually the promo song that they used during the 2004 NBA playoffs as well. So there you go. I mean, actually used by a professional sports league for their playoff promo 20 years ago. Right? Can't hear it. It's okay. So I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. No, I mean, listen, it's still a good tune. I think there's a thing with like some of the dance pop songs that sometimes sound more dated than the metal songs. I think, you know, do you feel like that?
Absolutely.
Like I hear this and I instantly like, oh my god, that's so early 2000s.
Yeah,
like,
it's
R&B.
I actually, yes, I feel that for sure,
Yeah.
because it seems to fit into a whole look, like a whole sound, a whole like
Right.
genre.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, listen, we just listened to Cowboys from Hell, and it's like, no, I just saw them last night, and that Pantera is still, not the Black Eyed Peas is irrelevant. Pantera is still very relevant, but like, I don't know. To me, it doesn't sound super dated, but that song's going all the way back to like 1988, 89. I mean, that's even older than this song, and for some reason, it doesn't sound as like dated. But that's me because I'm a metal guy, and I still listen to that all the time.
Well,
so.
yeah, and I think that has a lot to do with it. And
No
I think the
bias.
older you get, the more you think that, you know, the stuff from
I know, right? It's so hard to like
still relevant.
be.
It's relevant to us. I don't
Yeah.
know what the kids think, but
No, they probably think it's completely like, oh my god, like this old people dad rock. Like Pantera is probably dad rock. There were a lot of kids there last night, actually.
But there always are,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
For anything that's
Yeah.
got a good following, you're definitely going to get the younger generation into
Yeah.
it, which is awesome.
Dave saying, "Oh, I forgot the awesome open." Yeah, I mean Fergie busting it out in the beginning is great. Man, she's got a great voice.
Yeah, she.
Where the hell is Fergie been? Jesus, what is going on? Like, she's got a great voice. Anyway, where do I rate
Yes, Chris.
this song? You guys are all waiting on bated breath. Where I rate Black Eyed Peas?
Yes,
Let's
because
Get It
everyone
Started.
wants Chris's opinion.
They all want my opinion. You guys all want it. You guys have been waiting for it all day, and here it is. I will give Black Eyed Peas Let's Get It Started 4.2 record. I think it's a good song. I think it holds up. It's not eternity. I would put it on a Jock Jams playlist. Not my favorite, but I'm never going to turn it off.
Right. I wasn't
Ever.
expecting a super high score on that one,
Yeah.
but I was interested to see where it would fall.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely better than average for sure. I mean, it's over 4. It's over 4 records. So 4.2 records is where I'm going to put it. I think it's still a good song. And Dave, by the way, Dave, I didn't see your rating, but Dave and I are in agreement too. He is also giving it 4.2 records.
Okay.
So Dave and I are lock and step on that one. Still puts you in the lead, Dave. If you're,
Just one night.
for those of you following along, if you guys are playing your own version of Song Swap Showdown, we should put out a board game of like records,
Right.
cards. It's just got to be cards, right? Nobody steal that idea. Nobody steal that idea. All right, let's move in to my second song for you. I am interested to hear what you think of the song because it's not like you've heard this song a billion times over.
I need to hear it again just because I didn't listen to it today because you sent me your list like so late.
I know.
So
I was very late with my list.
Yeah, yes. So I'm gonna listen to it.
Okay.
Definitely before
All right.
I rate it because I had he made his list so late. I had time to listen to nothing. Not that I really needed too much for these songs, but this I'm gonna this I need to hear.
So this will be a Rachel live reaction to a song that she hasn't heard in a bit.
Yeah.
I think. Although the minute you hear it, you went, oh, I know this song.
Right, but it's just
Yeah.
I need.
All right. You need time.
I had a busy day at work and no time to listen.
No time to
To your
listen
picks.
to Refused New Noise, by the way. That's the song we're talking about, guys. So here we go. it's a long song, and I don't want to get dumped here. So, all right. So that's about the song itself is like 5 minutes and 10 seconds long. Yeah. But usually when they play it in the stadium, you get that "Can I Scream?" with
kind of get that part of it.
Yeah, I mean it goes on, and I love this song. This song's great. I actually love this whole record. I think Refuse is a great band. I saw them back in the day, way back in the day, like the Wayne Firehouse and all those places. But like, I can't believe how big they became, because literally their last show before they broke up after this record came out, they were a Swedish band. They were just a hardcore scene band here, and really their last tour they played houses, Legion Halls, Wayne Fire. I mean, I saw it, and their last show that they played, because they were like, forget it, we're just calling this quits. This isn't going anywhere. Was a house show in the middle of nowhere, USA. And I was just like, we're done. This record was out, didn't do anything. They broke up, and while they broke it up, the song blew up, and then they were like, oh my god, and they were like, well, we're not a band anymore. So they had to kind of get back together, because they were like, oh my god, people actually give a crap about us now. And they got back together and toured on this, did another record, and then sort of broke up again but they just finished their a finale tour. Like they just went around, did the whole thing, played all these places, and wrapped it up. But it's funny enough that this became such a jock jam, because this song's all about, this band has always been about protest and politics and everything. So, yeah. Anyway, love that song. I know it's the first time you'd heard it in a while, I guess.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think you only really hear that one heart, stadium-wise. Also, though, I mean, as far as playlists go, when we do the tailgating playlist and all that, I mean, this doesn't really show up.
Ken and I always make sure it shows up. But
do you? Like, yeah,
Can I Scream?
So, I don't know. I'm not gonna go. It's not a 5 record, because I'm not gonna look to put this up.
Right. Okay.
Even though I will enjoy
Fair enough.
I will enjoy it when it comes on. Like, I'll get into those parts, but I am not gonna. I'm not gonna reach for it.
Okay. It's not gonna be one that you choose to put on, but you wouldn't turn it off.
I'm not gonna turn it off. I'm absolutely not gonna turn it off.
All right. So where does that wind up for you on a scale of 1 to 5 records? Where are you putting this?
Honestly, I'm gonna give it like a 3.8.
A 3.8, which is
not quite a 4.
Yeah.
But it's good. Like,
all right. So it's better than average.
It is crazy long. But there's a lot of really fun parts.
There's a lot of really fun parts.
But yeah, that's.
And the music video is wild. They're all dressed up like it's bizarre. But he's like hanging upside down. It's a cool video for sure. So go check it out if you haven't seen it. Dave Mattingly's coming in with his. He said 3.8 for the first minute, and then 2.8 for the screeching. He's not big into.
I am not. That's too like why I won't rate it super high. Chris knows I don't like screeching, and I don't like anything that sounds like Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster.
And you will, yes, and that will be a phrase that I repeat over and over again if I get,
Sorry, you and Amanda were very much in the same league as that. Cookie Monster music. Yeah, Cookie Monster music.
Not my thing. Yeah, nope.
Nope, not for you. No Cookie Monster music for you. So where do you guys rate Refuse New Noise? Want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments, or of course, once again, if you're watching or listening to us on Spotify, you can use their comment section to let us know, where do you rate Refuse New Noise? And also, Black Eyed Peas. Let's get it started. Okay, we're moving into our final songs. Final songs. And man, I love it. Everybody's been hanging out tonight. Thank you guys for hanging. Before we move into our final tunes, I am going to go through some of the comments that we got today.
Okay.
Because Dave Mattingly and Ian, our friend Ian from Australia, as they will always do, always so graciously put together playlist picks for us.
That's
yeah,
so
they take the time to do it. So,
very cool.
All right. So Dave has got here Jams for Chris, 2 Unlimited. Get ready for this. Wow, good one. Gary Glitter, Rock and Roll. Oh yes.
I almost put that there, but it was like too so many times.
I know, but that is great as a staple. It's still yeah.
It is a staple.
Mars, Pump Up the Volume.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one too.
Also came out. Yeah.
All good picks, Dave. And for Rachel, he picked Quad City DJs, Come On Ride the Train. Good one. Queen, of course, We Will Rock You. And Republica, Ready to Go. Ready, set, go. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. That was in that commercial too for me. Wasn't that a hair commercial or something for a while? That is a good one. All right, so Ian from Australia with some picks. Of course, always dropping some great Australian bands. And this, I've discovered so much Australian music because of Ian. So it's been great. So he said, for me, he's got Up There, Casley, I think it's Casley, by Mike Brady, Bound for Glory, Angry Anderson, and Holy Grail, Hunters and Collectors. And then for Rachel, he has picked Run to Paradise, the Choir Boys, Playing to Win, Little River Band, and Joker and the Thief, Wolf Mother.
Yeah,
we were
I
just
love
talking,
that song. Yeah,
remember we were just talking about it? We're like, what the hell happened to Wolf Mother, man?
they're so good.
That song is great.
That is a
They still play that one.
that is,
like,
yes.
Yeah.
That's a great pick.
That is a good one. Oh my God. And we were just talking about Wolf Mother too. So that's crazy. And so all good picks there. Great picks by Dave and Ian. And if you guys want to leave picks for Rachel and I, once again, please do that. Throw it in the comments either on here, during the show, after the show, on Spotify, wherever, because we'd love to hear what your picks would be and what you'd like to recommend for us. We're always looking for new music. So thank you for doing that. All right. So our third and final songs to each other. I am doing your final song. And this one was swapped out because at first I thought it was the Jet song.
Right.
Do you want to be my parent?
Well, I wasn't sure. If you remember, like I was like,
Yes.
should I do this one or this one? So again,
But instead,
went kind of less obvious and a little.
now this is a song though that I feel like, see, this is a song that like kind of like was hot for a while, and then now I feel like you sometimes hear it, sometimes don't. But it is like, listen to it again, I'm like, this is a good stadium
It
too,
is.
man.
No, it is.
This one and High Hopes, and we're talking about Panic at the Disco Victorious, by the way. So this was originally released September 2015 as a second single for Panic at the Disco's album Death of a Bachelor, which was written by Brandon Urie and collaborated with Rivers Cuomo, which I didn't know that. I did not know Rivers collaborated on this song.
That would explain why they toured together.
Right, but I just didn't.
No,
yeah.
I didn't know that either.
And we were at that.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. So I was like, oh, okay, well, this
Yeah.
makes sense then.
Yeah, at the time, real quick story is that we took our girls back. So dial it back to 2015. We took our girls to go see Panic at the Disco and Weezer.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious because the crowd couldn't be any more like, I guess, demographically, it was like there were people our age and then there were kids.
Yeah.
And there were tons of kids to see Panic at the Disco and they went on first. And then all the older folks were still there for Weezer, but kids stayed. But a lot of
Well,
kids
because a lot of the kids stayed because their parents
took them. But it was hilarious. But the girls loved it. They loved seeing Weezer, man.
Jane even went another time on her own a few years later to go see Weezer with her friends.
Yeah, so it was nice. It was cool. But that was a really fun. And I was also at PNC Art Center, and that was good. That was a good time. So unfortunately, if you never got to see Panic at the Disco Live, they always put on a great show. I did take the girls to go see him at Madison Square Garden at the time, and it was a good show. He was Brendan Urie. Say what you want about him. I know a lot of people are angry with him, but he has retired Panic at the Disco. There are no more that is done. He's moved on, and I don't know what he's going to do next. But Panic at the Disco, as far as that project is like they were fun. I mean, they started off as a scene band and he took it, to pop country, basically. He crossed over. He made more, went mainstream with it. Anyway,
Absolutely.
So this song, I think, is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, Victorious, right? It's a song that embodies the themes of confidence and triumph, even for the underdog. And Brandon Urie was inspired by his own lack of athletic prowess and desire to create an anthem to pump himself up. So, yeah, I think that's kind of funny that he created his own anthem to get himself
I kind of love that whole,
Yeah.
feel, like that underdog.
Yeah, it definitely has. I think this is a cool song. So let's check out, for those of you that have never heard, Panic at the Disco, Victorious. Let me bring it up here.
Tonight we are victorious, champagne pouring over us. All my friends were glorious. Tonight we are victorious. Victorious. Yes, I know you need it. Do you feel it? Drink the water, drink the wine. Oh, we gotta turn up the crazy. Living like a washed up celebrity. Shooting fireworks like it's the 4th of July. Until we feel alright. Until we feel alright. I'm like a scar.
All right, so that's a bit of Panic at the Disco's Victorious. So this whole record is actually really good, man.
It is.
Thinking back to it, there's a lot of solid tunes on that record, and this actually became chart-wise the band's first top 40 radio hit in a decade. Because prior to that, it was, all the songs we know, "I Write Sins," "Not Tragedies," all those songs. And that was a song too. When he played that live, it sounded great live. And I remember when that song was released, I know Ethan played in the Garden, like as they're, sometimes too in between periods when the Rangers would hit the ice, or like it got played for sure.
Absolutely.
I remember that now. So I don't feel like it's like I haven't heard it at a show. I mean, not that we haven't been to every stadium and ballpark in the country, so I'm sure it still gets played. It's just we're sort of in this New York area. I don't know if they play it at the Prudential Center for Devils games. I don't know. Anybody who goes to the Devils games, they'll let us know if they're playing this in that arena. But I would say that I think the song holds up, although I haven't heard it in a stadium in a while, but it doesn't mean it wouldn't make a Jock Jams playlist for me.
Okay.
I had actually forgotten about this song kind of until you put it on
Right,
my list.
I thought it was fun. Like, I just kept looking and looking and looking and going through all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, you know what? This is kind of a wild card. So I'm like, that's kind of fun. Like, wouldn't normally come up with it, because I could come up with 10, 20, like so many different songs, like, and hear every single time. And I'm like, all right, this one I've heard before, but I don't hear it all the time. I haven't heard it in a while, and it definitely fits the bill.
Yeah, I think it definitely fits the bill for sure, and I would put it on a Jock Jams playlist. I think I would definitely add this to, I think, even like a tailgating playlist now that I haven't heard it in a while. So I like
Stadium staples,
Yeah, definitely.
Stadium staples.
Stadium staples.
I like that.
I'll look. Yeah, put that on a shirt. Put that on a shirt. All right, so where am I going to rate this on a scale of 1 to 5?
Chris, where are you going to rate this?
I don't know, Rachel. No, I do know. It's not 5 records.
No. I wouldn't think it was, but that's okay.
But I think I'd give it a solid. I'm like in between a 3.8 and a 4 on this one.
Okay.
So maybe I'll just go with a 3.9.
Okay.
I'll just split it right down.
That seems
so
fair.
I think that after hearing it again, I'm like, man, this is a really fun song. I just hadn't heard it in a while. I like it. So I don't know. I mean, I actually liked Panic at the Disco, regardless of what anybody. I think they were right up until that record. The record they did after that wasn't very good. That record, I think, was the last good record that Brandon Urie did, and obviously the collaboration with Rivers definitely helped them out on that one for sure. But I like the song. I think it's good. I'm gonna give it a 3.9. What do you guys think? Let us know. Want to hear from you. Where would you rate Panic at the Disco's Victorious on a scale of 1 to 5 records? All right. This is it, guys. Moving into our final song of the night. Metallica's Sad But True. That was my last.
Sad but true.
My last song to you.
It's the last song. It's Sad But True.
Sad But True.
I
But
think he did that on purpose.
maybe. I know that you said this was actually going to be on your list, but then you didn't put it on there, and I did put it on my. But I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that until after, and on that list.
I thought for sure that you were gonna have not this song.
Right.
I knew for sure you were gonna have Pantera and Metallica on this list.
Yeah.
My Pantera pick would have been Walk. My Metallica pick would have been Enter Sandman.
Okay. Yeah, which is a total jock jam.
So I wouldn't have picked this song, but I knew hands down that like these two bands were gonna be on your playlist, so that's why I went like way out of
which is good. I think it's
I'm
nice.
like, you know what? I'm just gonna pick stuff that I know you're not going to.
Yeah, which is good. I think from just even a standpoint too, like if you're looking for different things to put on your playlist, like, and not everybody, like some people like the hard rock and metal stuff just in that context, but But I think it's good to like mix it up and go like Victorious. I'm like I forgot about that
the
song.
hard rock and metal stuff in or out of that context.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know, it's just more fun this way, right? Like,
no, I agree. I think it's a better conversation. And once again, if you're looking to build
a conversation,
but if you're, I feel like if you're looking to build sort of a universal playlist, you're looking to hand
more diverse. You want to hear like the same thing, right? You want to switch it up.
And people
they're not all upbeat.
And people are going to be tailgating. You guys are going to be out there tailgating if you're going to start going to, maybe Vertigano football games, and maybe with the hockey games, hockey season's right around the corner, tailgating's a thing, man. And so, you're looking for some new jams to add to that.
Never been
Spotify
to a hockey tailgate before.
Well, I mean, but if you go into the bar and stuff like that, like, dial it up on nice touch tunes or something. Or like as you're driving down,
So we're qualifying hanging out at a bar as a tailgate.
Well, no, but it's pregame.
Pre-gaming.
Okay. Pre-game. So if you're tailgating or... All right, so we'll say tailgating or pre-game.
There's no carts, so it's not a tailgate without vehicles.
No, you're right. So it's tailgating or pre-gaming. So you're pre-gaming, you're driving down, maybe before you get out, you crank a couple in the car.
Pre-gaming.
And then you go in, like, you have a couple nips or whatever in the car, and then you walk then you dig out of the parking lot or, So there's a lot of variables. But either way, music's usually part of that scenario. Mm-hmm. So... All right, so Sad But True, Metallica. So wouldn't have been... See, I'm so sick of hearing Enter Sandman. That's a song we were talking songs before that, like, I don't really need to hear again.
I don't feel...
Enter Sandman
Sad But True has been played almost...
But I feel like... But Sad But True is so heavy. It feels like somebody dropping, like in a Wile E. Coyote, like, or Roadrunner, like, dropping, like, one of those Acme, like, ton weights on my head. That's what Sad But True feels like. It's so... heavy and slow and pounding. It's great. It's absolutely great. Love it. So for those of you that don't know, Sad But True was released on Metallica's breakout record, the Black Record, released in 1991. Oh my God. I was actually at the listening party for that at Madison Square Garden. I won tickets off of WDHA and I went and it was insane. They didn't play. All they did was play. They literally just could sit anywhere you want. I remember we were on the floor and they just had the sound system cranked and you just had like the album cover and they would show the song name while the song was playing. And at the very end, Metallica just came out and said, thanks. They didn't play anything, which I was like, oh my God, I hope they didn't play anything. But it was wild. People were like throwing chairs and ripping chairs up and moshing. It was insane. I loved it. I still have my ticket for that, the listening party. And I remember when Sad But True was played at that, I was like, oh my God, this song is so heavy. Like, to me, like, Metallica had a lot of heavy songs up to that point, but there was something different about Sad But True. And I feel to this day, I listen to that record. And there's a lot of good songs on the Black Record. I usually always skip over Enter Sandman now. I just can't listen to it anymore. Even in the stadiums. Like, when
I feel like, too,
God,
they were like, Enter Sandman came out and that was like, that were like, oh, that's their jock song.
It is because,
and that's why I kind of would have went with that because that came out and everyone was like, oh, that's Metallica's jock song.
Oh,
they're selling out. They're trying to convert the jocks.
I know. I went through that phase because I was a metalhead.
I get that, but I feel like that record like really kind of brought a lot of that up.
Oh, of course. I mean, that record. I mean, it was Metallica before the Black Record, and they were big, but the Black Record made them a global.
Right, they weren't. They weren't just the metal. They weren't just for the metal kids.
Not anymore. No, before that, they were like, they were the thrash metal band.
Absolutely.
You were into the kids that nobody wanted to hang out with, me, because I was a metalhead. But then now Metallica was cool because now jocks were into it. Right. And now it was.
Yes. So I definitely feel like that this definitely fits into that realm. But before I get, so what would I want to know what you would rate this?
What I would rate Sad But True?
Yeah.
See, I would probably give Sad But True a 5 record rating because I have listened to the song so many times. I never get sick of hearing it. Every time I hear it, it still feels like that time when I was in Madison Square Garden at that listening party. I still get that feeling of like, oh, that crushing, like, dun, 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 dun. I just love it. I absolutely love this song. It is my favorite song on that Black Record. Yeah.
I can definitely see that.
Every time it comes on the radio.
It's definitely not my favorite Metallica song, but it might be definitely the best one.
It would make, I think I did this too. I think my Metallica top 10 list exists on this feed. I can't remember what number I placed it on, but it made my top 10 all time Metallica songs.
I could definitely see
I don't remember where it landed. I don't think it was in the top. I don't know if it was in the top. I don't think it was in the top 5.
I wouldn't see this list. I'm going to have to explore this list.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a video right here on the channel and in the audio feed where I give my top 10 Metallica songs. So, you can go back and watch it or listen to it on the audio feed. My top 10 Metallica songs list. But it's on there. It's on the top 10 for sure. It's hard doing top 10 lists because it does fluctuate because you're like, oh.
It does. It kind of depends on the mood that you're in, right?
Yeah. I mean, although Van Halen Unchained is always my forever number one Van Halen song. Forever.
That is a great song.
It's my favorite Van Halen song. It's always number one for me. That's never changing. Sometimes the bottom 9 change, fluctuate, but Unchained always stays number one. Yeah. Anyway, I know we're not talking about Unchained right now, but let me play it before you give your rating. Okay. For those of you that have never heard, for the 1 or 2 people out there that have never heard, Sad But True.
Someone visited the planet Earth before. This is Metallica, Sad But True.
Can you imagine out there, we listen to all this music and it's just being beamed out into space, and at some point, even an alien probably heard Sad But True? That'd be awesome. I gotta make sure we get that. And make sure the volume's up for this one, guys. Let's go. Before I get a cease and desist letter from Metallica's law firm.
Lars personally is going to come after you.
Yeah, I think I think someone's at the front door. Lars.
Oh my God, it's Lars.
It's Lars Ulrich.
I feel like we've gotten into an episode of South Park. So.
Can you guys not play my music on like that on your stupid YouTube show? Oh, thanks.
We're not making any money off of this.
Yeah.
And,
we deserve every penny.
I'm very hard.
Our bad Lars Ulrich's impression.
I told you it was like a
it is because anyway, Sad But True by Metallica. That to me, like I said, I gave my rating. That's a 5 record song. You guys can agree to disagree. I know people, true Metallica fans, get really angry about the Black record. It's not my favorite Metallica record.
It might be the best song on that record.
It definitely feels good.
Can you go with
where are you putting it?
I'm putting it at like a
4.5. Still very good though.
Yeah.
So not an Eternity playlist song, but close.
No, it's close, and it's definitely going to go on a Jock Jam playlist.
Right. It's going on a Jock Jam playlist.
I'm never going to turn this song on.
Never. You're never going to hit skip. It's not a skippable song.
But it's not my favorite Metallica song.
Which is fine. It's fine. It's okay. It cannot be your favorite. 4.5 is still a very respectable.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Score. No, it's a great song.
I will take that.
By a great band.
Yeah, I'll take that. So, guys, let us know. What would you think of Sad But True? Is it a 5 record song? How would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 5 records? Is it going on your Jock Jams playlist? Because
everyone has one of those, right?
Everybody has. Well, tailgating, pregame, pump up playlist, whatever it is. Stadium staples. If you want a Stadium Staples playlist, well, you can make one. take all our.
Use some of these songs to get it started.
You got 6 songs to pick from.
Great, and then Spotify will just help create a playlist.
There you go. It'll just
these wonderful songs.
It'll just
that we have provided for you.
That's right.
You're welcome.
You are welcome. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, that actually wraps it up for Song Swap Showdown. You won. You won. I mean, if we throw Dave's scores in there, you won today. So you won Song Swap Showdown.
I did.
There you go. You reign supreme for today. You have the ultimate jock jams playlist. Stadium staples.
I'm way more of a jock than you are. I think.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I play fantasy football.
Yeah.
I do a football show.
Yeah. You too. Yes, you do, honey.
I do.
Yes, you do. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate you being proud of me. Thank you.
You're such a man.
That's right. Fantasy football. All right, guys. That does it for us for today as for Song Swap Showdown. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the little bell, and share this video with a friend who you think may also enjoy hearing 2 people kibitz about music and do reviews and all kinds of stuff. Any final words before we sign off for tonight?
Kibitzing.
Kibitzing.
Talk amongst yourselves.
We're kibitzing.
It was like butter.
That's your final word.
That's my final word. Like butter.
It's like butter. All right.
Like butter.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, and thank you everybody who's listening on Radio Garden State as well. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that follow button wherever you listen to us on your favorite podcast platform. And once again, hit that subscribe button too. And we will see you next week for another episode of Song Swap Showdown. One of these days we'll be live on a Monday, not on a Tuesday. But it will happen. All right, guys. Have a great night. See ya.